What's up? So many people are talking about this creator economy, and they say soon everyone's gonna have business of one, solopreneurs selling knowledge.
That's so great, but
What if you cannot quit your current full-time day job to become a full-time creator? What if you have obligations like feeding your family, or spending time with your kids and your wife or your husband? Well, what if you cannot do this full-time? What if you have to work, you need stable income? Where are you gonna find time to do this? That's the question I'm gonna answer. After years of sleeping on YouTube, I finally decided to go all in. The creator economy is inevitable. The industry is gonna change. Plenty of single, young, ambitious
live with your mom.
talk about how they earn millions of dollars by becoming a creator, influencer, YouTubers. I get it. But what about us? What about single income family? What if you're a provider? If you have to feed your family and you have to keep your day job? What if you cannot go full time and go monk mode for 6 months to become a creator? In my case, I have a very large family to support. I have kids that ask for my time, household obligations, so I cannot dip out full time and become creator. So this is what this channel is about. I'm talking to you in a similar situation, looking to exit the jobs, whatever you do, and become a creator. I spent my entire career being a freelancer, software developer. I had a job a long time ago. It was tying me to an office, so when I did finally get laid off, position closed, I decided to go freelance. And then being single, that was the best decision I've ever made. I used to be a proponent of freelancing. I think it's a great way to make income, detached from a particular office, from a particular employer.
However,
freelancing is still trading time for money. And the only way to truly leverage your skill is to build digital assets that have infinite scaling potential. Let me explain that. If you build software, multiple people can use it at the same time. It's scaled. You're limited by technology. You're limited by your capacity to market that software, attract customers, and your servers, whether they can scale. If you sell knowledge in form of books, guides, training, materials, courses, you're really limited by your marketing. Everything else is digitally replicatable. And finally, if you have a system, a proprietary system that you would integrate for other businesses like franchise, you can also sell that at scale. It does require some additional support, but you can do it once and pretty much never have to do it again and let the business use it. And you can charge business proportionally return on investment or income they make from this system. So as you can see, digital assets, systems, and knowledge have scale potential. I'm gonna document how I am doing this myself in my media business, creators business. I'm gonna show you the tools I use, systems I have, processes that I implemented, and show you how to involve other people in your process. While we are solopreneurs, we own our own business, we build our either personal brand or just a brand, we still have to rely and leverage other resources. We're gonna be using AI, we're going to be using no-code tools. We're going to be using some platforms, CMS and systems, software to optimize our work. If you pick this path and you are a single income family provider, you cannot take full time to do this. There's a catch. There's a catch, and this catch will not sit well with a lot of you guys. Listen, we don't have the luxury to dig around with tools and figure things out ourselves and spend hours learning how to do things. We have to do things quickly, effectively, efficiently, and professionally. So here's the catch. Ready?
we'll have to spend some money.
I'm gonna let you digest that for a second. If this is a deal breaker, you can go. This is it. How much? It's going to be up to you, how much you can afford, but we will buy some tools. We will buy some systems. We will pay for software. We will pay for existing templates, for websites. And if you can afford, we will hire some experts. We will hire freelancers I'll be hiring some contractors to do things that I'm not good at. While I'm good at a lot of things, there are some things that I would rather pay someone to do. We will be buying existing processes and systems. We'll be hiring coaches, mentors, advisors. We'll participate in training because we don't want to waste time learning and figuring things out on our own. We don't have that luxury. So that's the catch. The end goal is to build a media business. And by media business, I mean a distribution channel that you can later on take sponsors to promote products and services. Or you can promote your own product and services if you have them, like a course, maybe a software as a service, a SaaS that you might build. Or you can affiliate with other companies and receive commission by selling their services. And to do that, we need to have a distribution channel, a media channel. That's what we will be focusing on. All right, finally, who's going to benefit from following this channel, from subscribing? You have a full-time job, you make decent money, you're probably professional in your sphere, but you are tired of doing that, tired of trading your time for money. You want to do something different. You want to experiment. Maybe you want to work independently. Maybe you want to quit your job. Perhaps you want to build a business and hire people. While I am focusing on entrepreneurship as a solopreneur, you might have a bigger company. That's okay. There's no one way to do this right or wrong. Always lead to freedom, power, money, stability, and security. You have to be able to afford a few $100 per month to spend on things. I buy a lot of things just to experiment and see what works best. You won't. You'll probably spend maybe a couple $100 at most. I'm speaking to anyone who has limited time, who cannot do this full time. I've only got maybe like a couple hours per day at best, maybe 5-6 hours per week on the weekends. This is my audience. If that resonates with you, subscribe. I also have a newsletter and there'll be a link below. The newsletter is more about mindset, the approach, the philosophy, process of thinking, and the way to approach difficulties and how to stay persistent and consistent. The point of newsletter is to motivate you to stick through this, to be there as often as you possibly can and not give up. So I'll see you in the next video.